Welcome back, guys, for more Timberborn. At the end of the last episode, we installed the latest update on the experimental branch, which changed the rules quite a lot. We're going to focus on two of the changes, which are the changes to irrigation distances. As you can see, we used to be irrigating all of this. We're now irrigating just a small fraction of it, especially when you look over here. This one tile of water was irrigating this whole thing, and now it's irrigating virtually nothing. Just like, I don't know, 2 or 3 tiles, maybe. The irrigation distance, to be honest, isn't that big a deal. It's I would suggest it's just a nuisance. It's not a problem, it's just a nuisance. Well, we'll deal with that. The bigger issue is the changes to evaporation. A 1x1 tile with water in used to last 22 days. It will now last about 2.5 days, between 2 and 2.5 days. That is a big difference. With a canal like this, I've heard people say that it'll last. I've done some of my own testing. It depends on kind of the length of the canal and lots of other factors. So yeah, I did a small canal, like 9 tiles long. I wanted to compare it with a 3x3. And it evaporates a lot quicker than a 3x3. A 3x3 area will evaporate in, I don't know, somewhere between like 10 and 15 days, something like that. Not a huge amount of time. So we're going to need, like, in general, more water. Okay, how are we going to set about fixing this? Right, the first thing I'm going to do, because this is going to evaporate quicker, we need to be putting more water into it. So the short-term solution is going to be to put in an extra water dump. Only one? Yep, just an extra one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up like this. I'm putting it here so that it's kind of the closest point to our district crossing when we put that in. So I'm going to have one there, and I'm going to have one here. Okay, and the way I'm going to set this up, we're going to have a fluid dump. I'll put that one there, and then I'll flip it around and put this one going that way. And then I'm going to have a couple of small tanks, one there, and flip it around. There we go, one there. Okay, this is fairly urgent because, like I said, you can see the level dropping. I mean, it's that quick. So let's get that done. Let's get that done. When they're built, I'll change them to be prioritized by the haulers, which I think would be a very good idea. Okay. So, all right, Skye, you reckon that this is not a big deal? The whole irrigation change? Yeah, it's really not a big deal. So basically, it now takes a 3x3 reservoir to irrigate the same distance as a 1x1 tile used to do. Okay. Oh, well, that's a huge change, isn't it? Really not. This is going to be like the best example because this is a 1x1, right? So, well, you're going to lose like loads of tiles. No, well, with my design, you're not. It's just an annoyance. That's not what I want. I want to take out. So this is a 3x3 area. We'll demolish that. Cool. And then we'll put in some dynamite. And then let's prioritize the dynamite. There we go. And that is just going to solve the problem. And all we do is just build some platforms, put some roads in, and that's solved. Let's see. Over here, similar thing. I'll show you how kind of insignificant this change is. So we'll do that, and then we want some dynamite, don't we? So we'll lay in some dynamite. You'll notice that I am not pausing the game. That's how insignificant I think this is. As long as you've got a decent reserve of food and water, you'll get through this fine. If you haven't got a decent reserve of water, food and water, then if you're playing and you've had the same thing where it's caused you like a major problem, then just turn the dev tools on and just make the changes that you need, which, like I said, are minor. Right, over here. But let's do this one first because it's kind of the perfect example, right? If I just demolish these two buildings and the roads, right, boom. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in this is going to be a 5x3 area. So going up to a 5x3 area, it'll irrigate the same as a 3x3 area, except that like a little bit more. So it'll irrigate like 16 tiles, a 3x3. So this will just solve like all of our problems. Yep. So we'll do that there. Now here, I've got to get rid of some crops. This is the most irritating thing. And I wish they were just demolishable. I wish you could just demolish them, but you can't. You have to mark them for demolition, which is really blooming annoying. Anyway, so let's get on with this. Now, I was going to do this. I was going to use the dev tools myself because it would be much better from a YouTube perspective, because I could show, like this one over here, I could have shown you this instantly. But I just know what I would get in the comments. As soon as I turned on the dev tools, you'd have the whiny little people going, you're cheating. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, well, the devs cheated first, would have been my response. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm waiting for this to get removed. We'll demolish these buildings. Yeah, demolish those buildings. Yes, and then we'll do the same thing. Put in dynamite like that. Now, I could actually like dynamite the whole thing. I'm kind of sort of tempted to. Am I gonna? You know what? No, I'm going. You know what? I might. Yeah, go on. Why not? Go crazy. Because it doesn't really cost me anything, and the larger the area, the slower the evaporation. Whether it's really worth it, because obviously, like, yes, it's slower, but you've got more tiles evaporating. But I think overall it's probably better. So since I'm not losing any actual tiles for farming, I think I'll do it that way. Right, so I've now got to go and do all of these. Now, I am going to lose those 2 tiles, okay? But because I'm doing this will actually irrigate further than the canal was doing. So I can actually fill in these 3 tiles. So that would actually gain me a tile back. So I'm actually going to have one more tile than farmable tile than I started with. And in actual fact, this has kind of been a little bit of a godsend, because it made me look at all the places where I need to make changes and whatever. And I found some mistakes. So for example, here, I forgot, I haven't put the farmhouses in there. There should be farmhouses in there. It's this spot under the bridge. And there should be farmhouses there, and there aren't. So, yeah, it gives me an opportunity to correct those fixes, to make those fixes and correct the problem. Same over here. This should actually be a row of oak trees, and instead, it's a row of canola. So let's correct that. Trees, and what I want, oaks, and just pop in a row of oaks. There we go. That's that corrected. All right. Okay, so down here, I need to change this. So what do I need to do? I need to mark these for demolition. There we go. And demolish the roads as well. So get rid of those. Yes, please. And then when that's demolished, I'll put in when they've removed the resources, I'll put the dynamite in there. The other side is exactly the same. I'll do that off camera. This is the difficult bit under here. This is a little bit more tricky. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of the forester. And I'm going to get rid, let's see. I'm going to get rid of, let's see. How am I going to do this? I'm going to get rid of those 2 tiles. And I'm also going to demolish this. Now, I have to be a little bit careful here. If I went 1 tile further, then the water would all go into the mine and flood the mine. That would be a bad thing. So I just want to do these 6 tiles here. That will give me a 3x3. That's fine. And then I want to go to the other side of this, and I want to do the same thing. Yeah, I'm going to do it here. Right, so then I've got to go and do the rest of this side. What else have I got to do? This dynamite's planted, which means if we go over here, where is it? Here. The dynamite's planted over here. All right. So let's see the effect when we dynamite this Boom, 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 boom. And, oh, look. It all goes back to exactly the same as it was. Awesome. Yep, there we go. So we just do it like that. Put in the fluid dump. Where's my fluid dump? Over here. Fluid dump goes in where it was before, like that. And then put in the paths. And essentially, no difference. Although this is going to empty, this is going to evaporate faster, but not faster than one fluid dump will fill it in. I would kind of like to put in a water storage over here, but there kind of isn't really a good place for it. So I'll think about that. We'll see. We'll see. I need to do the same thing over here. Now, how long have these got? Oh, 6.9. Okay, let's sort this one out because this one's kind of important. We want to do the same thing here. So we want to just remove. Actually, if I do those, then I don't have to remove the fluid dump. But it's less loss of crops if I do it like that. So I guess I'll do it like that. We'll demolish this. Okay, so we need to get those removed. Let's make that a priority. And then dynamite, and that will solve that problem. Over here. Oh, we can fix this one now. So detonate these. Boom, boom, boom. And everything is irrigated again. Beautiful. Awesome. Pause. So I need to put my paths back in. So this time we'll have the platforms in this arrangement. And then we want our fluid dump to go there. And then we want the paths going across like that. And then we just need a couple of lumberjack flags to put back in. 1 and 2. And there we go. And that should get us back to normal. While I'm letting them do that, I'll do the other farmhouses on this side. Last berry bush is about to go. There we go. Right, so we can get the dynamite in there. This is really important, so let's prioritize that. Okay, I think I've just got to wait pretty much for dynamite to get laid. Yeah, I've still got a few bits of dynamite to put in around the place. While the dynamite gets put in, I'm going to turn my attention to the longer term. Long term, now this is something that I was going to do anyway, but I'm going to have to accelerate the project. This was always going to be a reservoir of some description, and I was going to have pumps in here pumping the water up so that we didn't need the fluid dumps. That's something that we're going to have to get to work on. So we need the pump here. I think the way I'm going to do it is to come out like this. So how do I want to do this? Oh, actually, I'm going to need power coming down here as well. Now for this, I am going to be using the mod for vertical power shafts. Why? Because it makes my life easier, and that's the way I want to do it. And it is what it is. Okay, so we want to come up to there, don't we? So that tile. Okay, so that's going to have to be filled in. That's going to have to be filled in. And that. And not this. Oh, not this tile. Yeah, not that tile. In fact, I need to demolish that all the way down, don't I? Well, maybe not all the way down. I need to go down 6, don't I? Yeah, because there's going to be another pump below this. 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to there. Okay. Right, so let's grab a pump and see if that pump will actually go in now. So what I want, deep mechanical fluid pump. Flip it around. That's going to go in there. Yeah, so that works. Kind of, sort of ish. And then I want another pump down here. Now, I did consider putting these in sideways, going this way, but I think this way. Yeah, I think this way. And again, no, because I'm using the vertical power shaft, I should only need to come out 2 tiles, which is kind of nice. So we'll go up to there. We'll create the reservoir, and that should do it, actually. Yeah. I think that does it. Right, so I just need to get that built. I'm going to need some scaffolding and whatever, but for now, they can get on with that. Do I want more terraformers? And the answer is pretty sure yes. Let's see. I'm going to turn 2 more of these on. Strangely enough, the biggest problem that I've got right now is not the water. The biggest problem I've got right now is a lack of logs. And because of the water, my trees aren't growing, so I'm not getting more logs coming in. Oh no! Well, where can I get logs from? Well, fortunately, we've got a whole load of platforms over here that I can demolish. That's pretty handy. I tell you what, if this had happened after I'd separated the districts, oh, it would have been a big problem. That gets me 62 logs. Awesome. And let's get rid of those. That gets me another 145. Sweet. And then these, yeah, all the way up to there we can go. That's another 100. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we can actually build the essential things that we need to make this happen. One of those essential things I can build after I demolish this. How long have we got on these, by the way? And you can see, as soon as I expand it, it all goes out. What we need is more water in here. Let's see, 5.9 days to get this done. Fluid dump goes in, flipped around there. And that is all we need to do, I think. How are we doing with the dynamite? They've laid this. Let's have a bit of boom boom. Boom boom. Oh, it's almost nighttime. It's almost nighttime. Boom boom. There we go. And look at this. The water goes out and we're all irrigated again. Now, if I do this one, I can show you that we do lose a couple of tiles. So I'll do that one as well. And you'll see that down at the front, we lose like, I think like 4 tiles. So it's hard to tell, but see that one's going to die. That one died. We'll have to wait for them to plant up, and then we'll see exactly what is irrigated and what isn't. This one the same. Boom, 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 boom. I can speed this up, can't I? Yeah, I can speed this up. And there we go. And once they plant this up, we'll see exactly what it is. It's only going to be like a few tiles, literally a few tiles. All right, cool. They're planting all of this up. Good job. Okay. Right. Yeah, I've just got to go around doing more of this dynamite. Now, on this side over here, we can do this one. I haven't done the other side because I don't want to break this path because it'll mean all of this will stop working. So I want to do this side first. So what do I need to put in? The forester goes in here, doesn't he? Yeah, that's kind of important right now. So, yeah, we'll get platforms. Oh, using up all my logs. Right, so platforms go in there. Path goes across there. And then the forester... Where are you? There you are. Forester goes in there. Awesome sauce. And this, obviously, is a priority. So, let's get this set up as a top priority. All of that. Okay. And I've actually got a couple of tiles behind there, which I could set up with oak trees. So I will. Boom. A couple of oak trees going in there. Nice. Okay, cool. What else? What else? Oh, right. Now we can start to see. So here we lose like 3 tiles. And it should be the same. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 tiles. 1, 2, 3 tiles there. And a couple of tiles on the end there. Now, I could worry about those, but I am not going to. So over here, what are we going to do? We're going to grab platforms, aren't we? Yeah, platforms. Platforms over the whole thing, like that. And then we put our paths back in. So that path comes down there. That path goes across there. And farmhouse. Farmhouse. Now, this is something else from the new update. You can now flip buildings. You can flip the doorways on buildings. So if I put that one in and then flip this around... See how the doorway doesn't match up with this doorway. But if I press F to flip... Ah, look, the door moved. Look, the door moves. So we can actually have things symmetrical now. Okay, so I need to do the same thing and put all of these buildings back in wherever I've dynamited. I need to dynamite the other side. I also need to go through these and switch them to bots rather than beavers. So let me do that. Right, all the farmhouses and platforms and paths and everything are now done. And I've gone through and double checked them to make sure that they're all correct. So hopefully they are. What we've got to wait for now is for them to actually get built. So this should be when they complete these 2 paths down here. I see I haven't prioritized those. Let's prioritize those so that we get some wood coming in from here. We're still up at like 600 logs, so that's looking good. I haven't bothered with this farm here because this farm, as far as I'm concerned, can go away. This one's much more difficult. Anybody that's done this corner trick, well, good luck, because it's just like it just doesn't work now. It's quite a pain to fix it. Do I start laying in some dynamite around the place to increase the size of the reservoir? I might do that. Over here, we've got some dead trees, so I've thrown in a couple of lumberjacks to get us another boost on the wood. Where are we? We're at 666 for a second. So what do I need to do? I just need to put in a cutting area over here. So let's grab all of these, and we can do the ones on the next level as well. Let's grab all of those. All right, cool. When they've chopped that one down, I'll get the top layer as well. Now, there are trees down here as well that we can grab. Well, we'll grab those. I might throw in another lumberjack down here and get these last few as well. We'll see how the wood holds out. I think we're close to being done with all the extra building. We've got those farmhouses built, those farmhouses built. So we've just got the two at this end to get done. They're working on this one, so that's good. Round here, I'm putting in some dynamite down here. We're going to take this down to the bottom level and around here so that this reservoir, the whole of this reservoir, is accessible by the pump that's going to be on here. They've completed the top. That's really good. So it's just about getting this done. Awesome. They've actually completed all this dynamite. That's great. Let's demolish that. Bit of nighttime boom boom. And then I can get rid of this path as well. So I'll start laying dynamite in on there. So that gives us a little bit of extra water, which is nice. This will give us a little bit of extra water storage. We're on day 3 of the wet season. So we're getting close. We're actually getting close to being able to put the pumps in and actually redevelop this part. We've done this dynamiting round here, so we can blow that up. More nighttime boom boom. There's a lot of nighttime boom boom in this episode, isn't there? There we go. Boom 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 boom. Right, so all we've got to do now is get the rest of this dynamite laid. I'm just wondering whether I should lay the dynamite in there. You know what? It probably wouldn't be the worst idea. What am I trying to do? Trying to get some dynamite. I want level 2 dynamite, don't I? So yeah, I should probably get all of that blown up. I can probably come out 3, can't I? Yeah, why not? Why not? And shall I get all of this done as well? I mean, why not? Why not? Go for it. Right, time to blow up some dynamite. Let's blow all of that. And we'll blow this as well. And we'll blow this down here. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Lovely. Oh, and we got that triple to do, haven't we? Yeah. Let's blow that. Good. Okay, cool. Right, well, so what have I got left? Now I've got to do this again with double dynamite. So all of that and this one on the end. Okay, cool. And I can start doing the top pump, can't I? I took it out to get this built, but we can put that back in and actually get that built now. Awesome. And then I can figure out my power, although the power is going to be dead easy because it's just going to be vertical power shaft going straight down. The other one's going to go here. The other pump's going to go here. But I can't put that in until I've done this dynamiting. So let's let that happen. How's everything else going? I've still got to get this dynamite done over here. They have done all the farmhouses and all the platforms and roads and stuff, which is awesome. And these guys are now planting up the crops. Yeah, awesome. How are we doing over here? It should be just 3 that are dead. Yeah, 3 that are dead, but these on either side are all good. Yeah, so we only lost 3 tiles kind of in each section. That is a real result. And now the whole thing's just back to normal. Like before, just like before we started. This is back to normal, this is back to normal, this is back to normal. This I don't care about. While the drought's running, I'll let them get these crops in, but we'll be ripping that stuff out soon. I could also rip this farm out if I wanted to, because we're not short of food now. We're climbing back up. We're at 29k, probably hit 30k pretty soon. The wood's going up, which is really good because they finished all of this building work now. So the wood situation's coming back. Water's looking good. All right, cool. So I guess I just focus on this and get this done. Both pumps are now in. I think all the dynamite's done. Yes, all the dynamite is done. That was a blooming pain putting this in. I had to put platforms in so that I could get... No, never mind. Whatever. Move on. Stop moaning. What am I trying to do? Oh, yeah. So I want that to come around there. Actually, I don't want to do that for a bit first because I've got to do this bit first. Yeah. So what do I want? I want a straight to vertical, don't I? Which is that one. Yeah. So that goes from straight to vertical. And then we want vertical power shafts on top of that. Boom, 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 boom. And then we want vertical to straight, don't we? Yeah, we do. Vertical to straight. And then we want a nice little three-way going in. Oh, come on. There. That only needs to be a corner piece. I need to build this from the top, so I can't put that piece in. Okay. Let me get this piece built. Let me get this done. I can blow this dynamite now, can't I? Yep. Boom, 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 boom. All the way into the corner. Nice. All of this as well. Sweet. Okay, so we've got to get this, which means they need access to this. So I think what I'll do is take out this staircase for now. It's got to go anyway. Oh, man. Fiddling around with this is going to be a bit of a pain. But it needs to be done. So I guess... Is now as good a time as any? I think now's as good a time as any. Right, let's take this out. Oh, good Lord. Try that again. Take that out. Take that out. Then we want to lay some dynamite down here. Along there. That piece is going to have to go as well. Dynamite's ready. So blow that. Okay, and the water doesn't go anywhere. Nice. Oh, or is it? Oh, no. Oh, that's... Okay, that's not good. The water's coming out here, isn't it? Yeah, the water's coming out there. Okay, that is very not good. Okay, let's... Oh, man. I did not see that. What a lemon. Okay, I need to get this tile filled and filled really, really quickly. So, let's put that in. Make that top priority. Oh, come on, guys. Look at all this water flowing out. No. That's a very, very bad thing. So what do we need? We need 6 to... Oh, and of course, it's night time. And our terraformers are all regular beavers. They're going to go to sleep. I mean, it's fine. Even if this all dries out, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. But it is damned annoying. Because if this had like if I'd known about this or whatever, then I could have kept my terraformers. They would have been right here. They would have just gone boom, boom, boom. That would have been done by now. Oh, the water's still running out. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, okay. It's the next day. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll do this quick. Oh, where are they? Come on, you bunch of slackers. Wake up and get the job done. There we go. Boom. Oh. And look at that. We've still got a fairly decent amount of water in there. Whew. Okay. Well, now we can get on with the job of getting this all powered up. So I need what? Straight shaft down there? Yeah, straight shaft down there. Yeah, straight shaft goes... Come here. Straight shaft. There we go. Straight shaft goes in there. Still got to finish this. But we can put this in now, can't we, this part? Yes, we can. So let's do it. So we want... universal connector on top of that, and then straight shaft along there. Now, what's the most important to get connected? And I'm thinking this is the most important thing to do. So let's get... Come here. There we go. And let's get all of that done. Well, the power's hooked up again, and now all of our bots that ran out of energy can all get charged up. I mean... You know what? When I put all of these chargers in, I was thinking, yeah, that's like massive overkill. But then you get a situation like this where like 150 bots need charging urgently. And you think, yeah, it's a good job I put those in. Okay. I've also realized that I really should have put the power on this side. It would have been much easier. but it is what it is. It's done now. So let's see. What have we got here? That's a high-powered shaft. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this part. Why have we run out of water? What's going on there? Oh, because we haven't had the bots running around. Well, we haven't had the bots to actually run the fluid dumps. Ah, okay, that's fine. They'll get that done. Yeah, we're already the water's coming back. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, this one's filling in as well. Okay, good. Panic over. I thought something terrible had happened then. What am I trying to do here? So this is going to have to be a three-way connector there. Then that's going to have to step down. So that is going to have to come up one. You know what? This is going to be really fiddly. So let me just do this because it's going to be a pain. Okay, I think I've got it. So I just need to remove that and put in a high-powered shaft there. And I think we've got connectivity again. Okay. Now, if they build this, which they've just done, and we've got power. Ha ha! Awesome. So now, that pipe has only gone down 4. It hasn't gone down its full 6. Is it going to stay? I may have to do a reload to see if that will then go down to its proper length. Now that I've got this done, I can rip this staircase out and dynamite this down. Okay. And then we've got to get that. Let me get all of that done. That's it. We're ready to go. This is all connected. This is all connected now. We've got our dynamite in. Let's blow the dynamite. Boom, boom, boom. Now, this does not go down to the bottom level. So, like, this only goes down to there. And it is what it is. Now, could I put another pump in so we get down to the bottom level? Yeah, I could. But that's not the primary reason for this. The primary reason for this is we will have a proper reservoir in here at some point. And when we get the next wet season... Oh, actually, when we get the next wet season is in 1.8 days. So when that happens, then this will start pumping water into here and fill it up completely. I'm still going to keep the fluid dumps in here for now as kind of a backup. But yeah, we have not only have we recovered from all the problems that the update gave us, we've actually made progress. Now, you may say, but you've lost a few tiles. Yeah, but you know what? If I wanted to get those tiles back, I could just get rid of these bridges, which I'm going to do at some point anyway. And that would give me another 3, 6, 9, 12, like 15 tiles there, which is only about what I've lost anyway. So I'm going to say that's a success. And we'll leave it there. If you want to see what I'm going to do next, you're going to have to come back for the next episode. Guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your comments. Leave a comment on this one. I'm sure I did something stupid at some point. Do you want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye, guys. We'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.